The Way Up presents a compelling framework for personal transformation, arguing that the journey to a more fulfilling life is not a mysterious secret but a deliberate climb. The book begins by dismantling the common illusion that success and happiness are destinations one stumbles upon. Instead, it frames life as a series of ascents, where progress is earned through consistent, conscious effort. The author suggests that the first and most crucial step is to honestly assess your current base camp. This involves a clear-eyed inventory of your strengths, weaknesses, values, and the realities of your present circumstances. Without this foundational truth, any plan for advancement is built on shaky ground, likely leading you in circles or toward a summit you never truly wanted. Central to the philosophy is the concept of intentional energy. The book posits that we often squander our mental and emotional resources on worry, distraction, and tasks that do not align with our core objectives. To climb effectively, you must become a master of directing your focus. This means rigorously prioritizing actions that have a high ascent value and learning to say no to the countless pulls that keep you on a plateau. Practical strategies are offered for auditing your daily life, identifying energy drains, and restructuring your routines to conserve and channel your power toward your chosen path. It's not merely about time management, but about vitality management. The narrative then delves into the mechanics of the climb itself, introducing the idea of progressive footholds. Large, daunting goals can paralyze us. The solution is to break the ascent into a series of small, manageable, but non-negotiable actions. The emphasis is on consistency over intensity. A modest, daily step forward, even on days you lack motivation, creates irreversible momentum. The book provides tools for designing these sequential steps, tracking progress, and, importantly, building in systems for recovery and reflection. It acknowledges that the climb is strenuous, therefore, strategic rest is not a deviation from the path but a critical part of it, allowing for integration and renewed strength. A significant portion of the work addresses the inevitable storms encountered on any meaningful journey: failure, criticism, and self-doubt. Here, the way up shifts from external tactics to internal resilience. It explores how to reframe setbacks not as proofs of inability, but as essential sources of data and grit. The author encourages developing a kind but firm inner dialogue, one that acknowledges difficulty without succumbing to it. This mental fortitude is portrayed as a muscle that can be strengthened through practice, such as mindfulness and cognitive reframing exercises, making you less susceptible to the thin air of doubt at higher altitudes. Finally, the book examines the summit and what lies beyond. It cautions against the belief that reaching a major goal will bring permanent, euphoric satisfaction. Often, the view from one peak simply reveals new, higher ranges to explore. True fulfillment, it argues, is found less in the momentary achievement and more in the identity of being a climber, someone capable of growth, resilience, and continual learning. The ultimate message is that the way up is not a single trail to a fixed point, but an ongoing practice of reaching, learning, and adapting. The climb itself, with all its effort and occasional breathtaking vistas, becomes the point, crafting a life of engagement and purpose rather than a desperate search for a finish line.